Hello and welcome to JadeCon Gaming Presents The Observatory. My name is Bob and this is the 86, we just went over this, 86th session of Dyslexia, the game. 86th session of the Shadow Kingdom 5th Edition Dungeon Dragon campaign. I'm joined here with Austin as Mary, Beth as Jasmine, Jamjar, Adam as Herr, Wolfgang, Ryan as Mother June, and Nick as Maribel. We're picking up where we left off, which I believe was Sunday after the morning meeting. Yes, maybe?
During.
I have it as after. I basically was done.
The only thing that we would have to go over is whether or not any of the lieutenants are doing anything particularly special.
Okay.
Because whatever, Jake is still training paladins as far as I know. Abbott's got gambling duties. Doomsdayer's going to start producing stuff for profit. And then, let's see, Molly should still probably be working on setting up the cleaning crew. Spartacus, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, and Steve's...
The cleaning crew?
Yes.
As in, we murder people, we want someone to go cover our tracks for us.
Yeah, somebody to clean up after something's gone down.
Yes. I also wanted to bring up in the meeting, if we're going to fight the dragon, do we want me to be able to summon my own dragon? If so, I need a 500 gold thing for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, we get paid on Monday, and we're not doing it today, so...
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, he's got a date, but he's not doing it today. I want to fight a dragon, too.
That's a good point. We should probably do it when she's not here.
But no, I'd rather have JoJo actually out in front smacking things.
Okay.
Whatever Mother June says. Yep. I am just a vessel for Lynette, or whatever the fuck our god is.
Yeah.
Very devout. Whoever that bitch's name is. Okay. So, everyone done?
Any idea what Spartacus is up to? Does he have anything listed?
Last thing
Because he would have been working on mostly getting the
alchemy shop set up. That was yesterday. So no, Spartacus is not doing anything.
Do we have anything in particular that Spartacus should be doing? Okay, so Spartacus is just improving his own systems. And Steve, I guess, can continue working on his practice.
He was looking into HOA elections.
Oh, okay.
That was the last thing he was doing.
Okay.
Do you get resistance to fire?
Me?
Yes.
Probably not naturally.
No.
I mean, I do.
Just changing around spells I'm going to take when we fight it.
No, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing while raging. And I mostly deal radiant damage because I'm often hitting things with my sunblade.
Okay. I'm just going to pick up protection from energy and swat out call lightning.
I can deal slashing and bludgeoning damage. And I finally got a long distance weapon for you all.
Hooray!
Because you were fighting it. You were fussing about it.
Yeah, but if you get the dragon thing, I think as long as the breath weapon is not like something that it was straight up immune to, I don't think the energy type matters. I don't think dragons have any like weak to element stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But what time is races?
They usually start. Well, like the executions start at like 11, and then the races start at.
Okay, what time is it now?
It's probably close to 10.
Okay, as be like very eagerly, we's done, okay, bye, and run out to get pretty.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else wants to do things. I was going on a date, so.
Okay, are you using your zoot suit?
I am using my zoot suit to be pretty.
Zoot suit of chameleon? Or
yeah, my chameleon zoot
goofy
suit.
Thing I named it.
My chameleon zoot suit. Yes, I am using that. And I mostly did the things yesterday. So I kind of refresh hair, make sure I's clean, make sure I smells nice, and then I's change outfit into something that looks pretty, but also is suited for horse races. So probably involving some sort of big hat.
Very well.
Like Kentucky Derby style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. I rolled an 8. How well did I do?
It's a good thing you have time.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep rolling. That didn't land. Ah!
It floated?
Yeah, it landed on my arm between the book. 22?
Yeah. You're, like, do kind of like pastel summery thing with a big hat.
Yeah.
Like the sundress.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds great.
Strappy, like low heels.
Yeah.
Because you're still walking around.
Right.
Like strappy, nice, super comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
Toes are painted to match
Of
the
course.
dress.
Of
'cause
course. Well, I
it's
already
a
did.
zoot suit of the chameleon, so it can match
Yeah.
things like that too.
Yeah. Already did my nails and toes. It all matches. It's all very aesthetic. Makeup, the whole shebang. Smell nice, pretty, cool. Eyes look very girly. I only have my sunblade on me. It's like a cute little thing
In your clutch.
in a clutch.
Where one
But that's also the only thing in the clutch. And like, oh no, I have to pay for money. And like 20 gold pieces. That feels like enough, right? To buy food and stuff.
Who are you asking?
She is asking Bob about her opinion of what the world has been for prices.
Yes.
I just see JoJo standing there looking in her bag, like
Being
going,
like, how much money do I need?
In which case,
Innkeeper-
no, you eased anyone to have 10 times that much.
the innkeeper's like, yeah, that's like a month's pay for most people.
20 gold's fine?
Oh yeah, you'll be doing great.
Are we sure? I've
We're-
got 181. Do I need to bring all of it? That feels excessive.
You're gonna need a bigger clutch.
I don't have a bigger clutch. I have this one. It also needs to hold my lightsaber.
You want to talk to the missus?
No, maybe.
She's an ogre.
Okay, I don't
Probably
want
has
to
a
speak
big
ogre.
clutch.
Yeah, she's got big clutches.
No. I know I's taller in this body, but I just don't think it's gonna work.
She's like 10 foot tall.
I know. I'm not quite that tall. I'm just Taylor Swift height. 5'11". I didn't write it down, but it is 5'11". I just had to look it up the other day.
You had to?
I asked a question. We saw her next to somebody else, and I was like, she looks tall.
He was like, he didn't know Taylor Swift was tall. And I'm like, yeah, no,
Well, she's only 5'11". She's not tall.
But she's tall for a woman. That
tall for a woman.
She could be taller.
she could.
She could.
You're correct.
Everyone could be
You
taller.
could be taller,
You
Bob.
could be taller. Honestly,
No,
have you been
I-
trying harder?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, good.
I've been hanging upside down by my ankles.
Perfect.
Been hanging out with the Dutch.
She's going to settle on 37 gold pieces because that
Okay.
feels like the correct amount.
I wasn't going to inquire as to exactly how much gold you were taking with you.
That's how much gold
But the
I'm
real
taking
question
with
is,
me.
where do you put your other gold?
Oh, fuck.
You
It's-
do have a bank account now.
Oh, but I don't think I started it yet.
Yeah, you had
Did I give her my gold?
you didn't give her your gold, but you certainly could have done. You had
What's her face? No, I wrote it down. I wrote that I
Hannah.
started a bank. Yeah, Hannah. But she's not gonna have my bank stuff until Monday. It's Sunday.
okay.
So I don't have a way of locking things.
You just bend to the inevitable, give it to Molly.
Does she have a room at this inn?
Do we?
Yeah,
Yes.
she does.
Doesn't she have a key for that room?
She sure does.
Do I have a key?
How do
It's your room.
It's your room.
We gave you a room and
No.
free food. Yes.
Okay, well then I lock it in my room.
You had one this entire time. You've been hilariously wandering around and sleeping in hallways. I didn't question it, but you've had a room.
I don't have a key in my bedroom.
Listen, I don't restrict your decision making. If you decide you want to sleep in hallways like a crazy person, it's really none of my business.
Bedroom. At what inn am I at? The Red Horse?
Yes.
wild. I keep forgetting that I have a room here.
You have one several places. You have one in the church that locks.
All of them lock?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
so-
took Herr Wolfgang's old room in the church. It locks. It has its own basement. Like it has
But
its
he
own
doesn't
attic
give me any
space.
keys.
No, you have a key to that. It has its own attic space.
Yeah, I think you might. I didn't mark it off, but if I did, it would be a poor quality one. Molly made it herself.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she unlocked your door, you're like, give me the key.
So I had 2 keys. One's for.
Yeah, and it has its own like attic space. It's like its own.
Well,
Really
I'm
well
not,
sealed.
I'm
Full
currently
room.
at the inn because once I'm all pretty, I'm gonna pet.
You're going through your
Big,
stuff, like putting your money in there, and you're like, where did these keys come
I
from?
put all of them in my clutch.
Adam, did you use any of that red coral?
Then I lock the door.
I have
I
2,000
say
gold worth of red
goodbye
coal now.
to Bubbles,
No,
my
I don't know how much I
stolen
had
dog.
before.
It
I'm
was
assuming I
2,000
gave food
when
on
I
Friday.
First wrote it down.
I've been taking care of the dog.
I'm just wondering
you've
how
been
many
leaving
boxes
the dog with his
worth of
dog,
red coral
and
we have.
the
Yeah,
church has
that's
its,
smart for me.
back of
Because
the
I don't
yard,
imagine
basically.
you're going
That's
to use
smart.
it for anything.
And then I go and I wait for Jim.
So as you get all that ready, you're going down the stairs. You get like the full princess moment of walking down the stairs.
Pull down the stairs.
And
Yes.
Jim's waiting down there. He also seems to have dressed nicely.
Adorable. I'm like, oh my gosh, you look so handsome. I love
Actually-
your shirt color.
This is kind of funny. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Oh fuck me. Oh, this one
That's
was
really early in the date to be saying that to him.
No, that's Beth panicking. Perception.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good at perception. I rolled a 23.
You kind of notice that the quality of it and how the lines are. He's wearing a zoot suit of the chameleon.
Nice.
He does not notice that you're wearing one.
I just compliment him on his shirt. It's a really nice shirt. I really like the quality of it.
Like, thank you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
And as you go outside, there's a coach that he has ordered.
Use I'm really glad you remembered this because I kind of forgot to get. Thank you.
Here to help.
You're amazing.
He's been apprenticing under Spartacus and Molly.
He's so good. He's so good. He's so good. I think you would really take over this place. You are better than all of them.
I certainly hope so.
I will help you overthrow whoever the fuck you want to. My only allegiance is to Mother June.
Molly scares me.
Oh, okay, then we won't do anything. We're great. We love them all.
As Molly climbs out of the carriage, good choice, and walks off.
Best friend. Not terrified of her at all. Hold on. Suit. Okay. I spelled zoot wrong, but that's okay.
That's okay, I spelled suit wrong.
I know how to spell that one. So yeah, then we go, and then once we're there, I buy food. Because
Okay,
I've been
so-
informed that he likes food.
So, he didn't actually tell the coach where to go because you kind of planned the whole day.
Yeah, so I tell the coach to go to the circle.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
I would
Mom.
know that. It's adorable. I hold his hand in the carriage.
And whip out the Angostoras,
What?
the bitters.
Oh, I think I do have bitters somewhere, don't I?
Oh, you forgot to put them in your clutch, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you didn't put them in your
I
clutch.
did not
you said
put
you
them
put
in my
keys,
clutch.
money, and sword.
I
That's all
did.
you got.
Keys, money, and sword. I also don't have bitters written down anywhere. So I must have lost them.
We told you that was a mistake. Molly might have talked you out of it too. I don't remember.
Molly
the
might have
content.
talked me out of it. I honestly can't remember. Jojo doesn't know how to date people, and it's also because Beth's really not good at dating people either.
You're
landed
married.
Adam
You're
by sheer fucking luck.
successful
I
at
did all the work.
Nailed it.
He said, "I like you," and I said, "I did," and he's like, "Yeah, that one."
He goes, fine.
Bad.
Fine, you're cute. I'll keep you.
Yeah.
She cute. She play games. I was happy.
really glad I found him now. His stands were probably lower because he had to wait so long, and I was just like, smart, grab, I get it. But then we go to the circle and we get food.
Okay.
Oh, we have to talk. Oh, fuck. Oh, how do we talk? What questions do you ask on a second date?
It's used for making the drawers of preserving. That's what I have it for.
What did I ask last?
We just didn't know if he'd made any drawers we weren't accounting for.
I was just checking the stock.
I wasn't prepared.
So,
I should have been prepared.
I could potentially make up to 3 preserving coffins with the stock that we
Oh,
currently
you like
have.
dogs. We should have gotten my dog.
But then you would have had to go to like a dog park instead of the races.
It's okay. He really likes the races. He said that he liked the races. And no, they don't pre-plan the menus for me to plan. We just have to get food. It's very chaos.
I wonder if they ever mix up the races and have like bees of unusual size racing.
I don't think that would be a mix-up. I mean, I could totally see them having it on special, maybe off days. Like, tortoise racing or something.
Yeah.
As in mix it up versus being confused.
So yeah, so as I feel like I asked all of the things before.
So you want to know what they're having at food?
Yeah, we'll get food, and then I also want to find out how to get him mead.
So they have Berliner, which is a puffed up pastry filled with whipped mousse chocolate and covered in powdered sugar. And then they have Bratkartoffelen. Bratkartoffelen?
I like it. Bratkartoffelen.
Yeah, which is roasted potatoes with bacon. Like skinned potatoes with like bacon and butter and cheese roasted.
But then the
So
one thing
loaded
sweet.
baked potato?
Yeah.
There's a sweet thing
They're
and
like little.
there's a sweet thing and a not sweet thing.
Yeah, it's a race day.
But he doesn't like sweets.
Yeah, but there's 2 things. One for each of you.
I get 2 of both.
He tries them. It's not like they're bad. It's not that he hates sweets. It just doesn't have your ungodly love for
Do
it.
they have mead or wine that I
There
can
would
buy?
be meat that you could purchase.
I'll also purchase meat. How much does all this cost me?
It's gonna cost you for 2 of them. 2 of them plus mead, 5 silver.
Oh, cool. That's all of my silver. That's so cheap.
You didn't bring your silver, you brought gold.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, I tip well then. I give him 1 gold.
Okay.
You're right. Sorry, I forgot that you guys don't just do that. Everything converts over. It's all.
We normally do.
If you hadn't specifically told me exactly what you were bringing, I wouldn't be holding your feet to the fire on this.
That's
but
fine.
you've given me too much information
I
at this point. And I have to use
did
it.
give you too much information. I'm
This is
aware.
not going to be Kartov's gun of like the inventory. Like if you tell me that this is what you have,
This is
I
what I
have
have.
to use it against you.
This is what I
It's the
have.
rules.
It's the rules. So yeah, no, I will just tip really well.
So that everything's exactly a gold.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Keep the change.
No. Ask him to break the chain so you have 1 gold worth of silver now in your inventory.
No.
You understand that this isn't like a grid thing where I'm like, well, you don't really have space. You could just say that you do that, and that's fine.
No. I just give him the gold, and I say keep the change.
Okay.
I know he could give me 5 silver back. I'm aware.
What kind? Like a tiger, or a lion, or a wolf?
Aware.
A house?
A boar.
Aware. Yeah. No, you got to learn to try telling him something's irrelevant.
I real elephants.
Bob's adorable. And yes, I do mean that you would be good at being a door.
I've frequently been told that I make a better door than a window.
Okay, so then we watch races.
Yeah.
We want to bet on races, right?
Sure.
Who's your favorite, Jim, of the horses?
Well, you see, there's a method to betting on horses.
I like Santa's little helper.
Okay, we're gonna put.
Did you just random generator?
No, that's the Simpsons dog.
That's the Simpsons dog.
Okay.
We're gonna put 10 gold on Santa's little helper.
Okay.
I'm burning through my gold so fast.
Good thing you bought a limited amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, I think it was 37. I don't remember.
Yeah, that sounds right.
You told me so specifically that I'm like, maybe. Maybe you don't know. And they're off. Running around the
Get food and mead at the races and put 10 gold on Santa's little helper. And yeah, I don't know what other things to converse with Jim about. I don't.
Well, what has he been doing at his job?
Yeah, how's work
You're not
with...
there. Don't help her. This is
No,
fine.
you're right. You're right. No, JoJo's just been a ball of anxiety trying to think of a question and like opens her mouth to like and then like turns away because she can't think of anything to say. And then finally she hears Molly's voice in the back of her head.
No,
No,
Molly's
we
just stood
roll
there.
for that. Rather,
No, yeah.
that's in the back of your head, or Molly just whispering to you from behind.
I don't know if Molly's actually here.
Molly
You
has
know-
things to do today.
Or Molly would be here.
Molly...
I believe specifically
I
she
meant-
made Hammerstein do this yesterday.
I fully meant Maribel because that was Nick's character. But they are the same to me.
Okay, so you bet 10 gold on Santa's little helper?
Yeah, we bet 10 gold on Santa's little helper, and I'll also ask him how his week's been going since our date on like Wednesday or something.
Pretty good. I worked with Molly for a bit. She was doing some teaching on how to clean things, which was honestly a little gross. And then
Cleaning things can be gross.
I I helped Spartacus out with some deliveries, and I've been I've basically just been kind of being a gopher and traveling around and working at the bar part-time.
Huh. You know,
Jim
you were with
sees a
me one
shadow.
day. I do random stuff that's semi-helpful.
I mean, yeah, you're like somehow moved immediately to the top of the organization. I'm still kind of trying to find my place within it. I don't want to.
It's okay. I can just pull you to the top with me. It's fine. I just got blessed with power by Renette suddenly, and now I'm here.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Like, at least twice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. She's the
So-
best.
Go ahead and roll a percentile,
Okay. Eyes roll
because the
good.
horse race has started.
98.
Santa's little helper is in the lead, like all the way around, and he takes it. So Santa's little helper wins.
Nice.
So that was. So you said 10 gold, right?
Mhm.
So that's 5 times 7. So you get 35 gold back.
Sweet.
You've doubled your carrying money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 7-2 odds. Her Santa's little helper.
Nice. Will give the extra money to Jim.
Jim's just like, this is more than I make in like 6 months.
Yeah, good job. You told me the good horse.
Okay, so you gave him 27?
25. You said 35.
Yeah.
So he gets 25, and I take my 10 back.
It's like going to the casino with your buddies.
Yeah. Let's get even.
Okay, so he goes, so what have you done this week?
What did I do this week?
You answer in a public space.
I'm talking quietly to Jim.
What'd you do
Sorry,
this week?
I read one of my notes and I did not follow up on that, but I should later. So, what did I do? We planned, the HOA lady and the druid lady, them. That was fine. And then I was really mad at Maribel for causing a whirlpool in their house where I couldn't do a lot of the stabbing.
I heard of the blender.
It was so overpowered for no good reason, and the only thing I do is stab people. And she's like, I'm gonna be the cool. I'm just a jerk. Also I had a weird dream about her flirting with you, and that really pissed me off too. But whatever.
The bunny?
Yeah. You're not into the bunny?
No, I'm fine with hair, not fur.
Okay. Good. Oh, that's nice.
I'm not a Sophie.
I'm not gonna judge you on your kinks, man.
Listen, it's fine if they're a skin on fur kind of person, but I just ain't me.
That works in my benefit because I don't have fur. So
Find a way to give her fur.
You say as you float by. I
Public
thought you
space.
were drinking.
They have drinks here.
You turn around. We've decided to make a day of it. Just everyone's up to Rose back.
And to me,
Have you tried the food?
Nothing gets done.
Little opera glasses.
No, there's been some talk about, red coral over here.
Did you want some?
Just see Mary hopping away, ears drooping.
And then I finally was able to overcome that, drug overdose that happened when we were in the Magical Madness Zone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was really rough because I was still very high on that.
You should just not take drugs randomly.
Well, I didn't... It all happened so
This
fast.
boring dude.
It all happened so fast, and I didn't really realize what was happening. And then all of a sudden, I was just very awake for forever. But I finally got to sleep, and that was when I had the weird dream. It was Friday night, and I slept for a solid 24 hours.
Do you want my donut thing?
Yeah, I do. Did you want my potato thing? I haven't touched it at all.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you eat your potato thing.
Yeah, and then I get the other donut thing. Cool. And then,
Just as planned.
so pretty much just because I slept a lot of Friday, that pretty much Saturday, I hung out with Molly. I got, I had to get my nails done and stuff because we were going out, so I just got really excited. But then with Molly, we decided that we should probably be maybe a little bit productive, so we went to look into the sewer works people, and we ended up joining the Cleaners Guild. I'm not
Getting your
quite
nails
sure.
done and becoming a sewer janitor is wild.
Well, I didn't clean anything that day. It was honestly really boring. It was just a long 5-hour orientation. It was real tedious, and it was really dichotomous with there were mild jokes of a lighthearted ha ha ha, make sure you clean out the microwave after you use it, don't be one of those people. And then also, if you are being murdered by a sewer monster and your superior officer says to run, you run. And it was just the dichotomy of that was really trippy, but entertaining, but upsetting. But I paid attention, so.
I mean, I feel like that's a good system. Like,
No,
they want you and the microwave to be safe.
They want everyone to be safe. They want you all to go home at the end of the day. Like
It doesn't sound like it's a terrible place to work.
No, and like the
Like, you
benefits seemed good.
You could actually kick ass as a sewer cleaner. There's like monsters and stuff down there that needs the beating.
I know. I think I'm like so qualified.
It's too bad you
for
got
it.
this mission from God. That like legit would be a good career
I
path
know.
for
I
you.
think I might only do the sewer thing, but like the Renette thing is important. But like I feel like she just wants me to murder things in her name. So if I just murder,
But
the
does she
sewer-
want that, or does Mother June want that? Because everything I've heard about Renette, she seems pretty nice. Like, very motherly,
But
kind.
it's
Like,
yeah.
when I had a mother, well, she was more of a vodka aunt, but she never asked me to murder anybody.
See, now that's weird because I've had moms in the past. Not my real mom. I don't know what happened to her, but my other like foster moms in the past. They were always trying to get me to do sketchy things for them, like go to the liquor store, steal some vodka. Like I was constantly thieving things, or like then if I got caught thieving things, I had to still get home with the alcohol, so I just had to punch them and run.
Yeah, I was actively discouraged from my path.
No. I honestly, I feel like everything has pushed me towards being here. And then a lot of times, like, the law would be like, you're not supposed to punch people.
Well,
but
I mean,
also...
they're not wrong. But
But
also,
also, sometimes people are jerks, and you just gotta punch the freaking jerks.
yeah, they don't make a law against jerkdom.
No.
That's a social
It's
good.
a social problem, and I'm beating up the jerks.
Yeah, they talk a lot of shit for someone in hitting range.
Right. So I mean, so Saturday was pretty good, and then with joining the Clearance Guild, I had to figure out the whole bank thing. So Molly introduced me to Hannah.
Oh,
and
Hannah's
so
great.
She was really sweet. Molly seemed to just decide that she could eat their food, which honestly,
Molly tends to decide she can eat anyone's food.
that makes sense. She's really
you
cool
can
like
try
that.
and stop her.
I wouldn't.
I've seen the opposition. It turns out way worse.
I wouldn't. She mildly terrifies me, but in like a really cool, like I want her to be my best friend kind of way.
She went and made sure
So.
that like Roy didn't have matching socks.
Roy.
Like,
Remind
not
me
just-
who Roy is. I'm sorry. I'm so
Roy,
new.
he's kind of a mama's boy. He works down at the Horse's Head,
Mm-hmm.
but like, not just like the socks didn't match as in they were different colors. They were different colors, different sizes, some knee length, some ankle length. Like,
Ooh.
none of these socks
What
match.
did Roy do to Molly?
I don't know, but hopefully at least another person pissed her off so that the sock swip is just not an innocent victim and Roy who did something.
Oh yeah, because they were.
There's no way she bought the socks.
No, Molly didn't. She could have just stolen them though.
Yeah, I mean, probably, but there's still someone out like 30 pair of socks.
Yeah, I mean.
And I don't know what she did with the extras. I think she might just be waiting.
Honestly, I would love to beat her. Like
She says the secret to being a good rogue is always being prepared.
I don't think I've ever been prepared for anything in my life, but honestly, that's probably why I'm a barbarian and I just punch things.
Yeah, she collects
Well,
random things
To
that
be
don't
fair,
make sense.
stab things.
Like she's like, I'm gonna pick up these marbles. She picked up a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. Who does that?
I mean, clearly a rogue that's trying to set traps. I mean, that just
Maybe,
that's-
but she just has those, and she says, "Listen, sometimes it's really funny when people ask you for things and you just have them."
I get that. I can't personally relate to it, but like as a mental thought process, it makes sense.
Ooh,
What?
the next race is starting.
Oh, okay. Who are we betting on today?
Today versus you. The last time we were here.
For this race.
He's looking at it and he goes, "I like Secretary of State."
Secretary of State. It is Secretary of State. We're putting another 10 gold on Secretary.
Okay.
I made it back from last time.
The gambler, casinos, and race tracks love.
Okay, so this one's a 5-1. So go ahead and roll percentiles for me.
His ones rolled really well last time. 4.
Yeah, he don't win.
See? You gotta follow.
A secretary wasn't doing so good today.
Was 4? He may have broken a leg. They may have had
Did
to put
he-
secretary
did
down.
It wasn't him rolling, it was her odds. It's fine.
Is he okay?
Yeah, the horse is fine.
He's just like in last place.
Yeah, he just didn't win. I mean,
Okay. So I don't get my 10 gold back.
you do not.
I won't hassle the person for my money back. I won't do it.
See, that's why Gotta worked out a system. You bet on every horse, and then you always win.
Gato knows he lost money in those deals, right?
No, he made a bunch of money.
No, he actually did make a bunch of money.
He made a bunch of money.
Well, those odd makers were bad. You shouldn't be able to bet the same amount of money across the board and come out ahead.
Hey, he only did it like twice. So, but he's totally right. And they're like, yeah, no, I got a system. It works out great. I'm
Oh.
rich.
Yeah, I never actually put back my 10 gold from my previous bet. Cool.
Not that I actually had any money at the time.
Okay, so, is there anything you actually want to cover with Jim, or are you just like...
Oh, well, but I don't...
I mean, the mead's flowing, the races are going, you've got like 2 or 3 more races before the races are done.
Yeah, so we'll hang out. We'll bet on all of them, but I'm a bet like 1 gold piece on each, like as not.
Okay.
But we'll play the races. I don't. What do you even talk about on dates anymore? I don't know. Didn't we talk about hobbies last time?
Did you not prepare a list of questions to ask?
No, of course I didn't.
That's crazy people behavior.
Were you a crazy people behavior, Adam?
No, he's 100% a crazy person.
For
you can
sure,
tell by the way he acts.
and then we also, I've had this problem for forever because apparently I can't think of questions to ask and how to get to know people. It's just really hard. So we would look up questions to ask each other for like a while into like the early dating
Just look up lists of questions online.
and ask those. It worked really well.
It
was his idea
it's like a would
because-
you rather. It's just
Because,
looking-
like, on the phone, I would be like, huh? What was the question? And I don't know why he wanted to go on a date with me. I honestly am so confused by it. So, yeah. Dating brain, just no. So yeah, so Jojo continues to date Jim. We talk more. I don't know.
Okay, so do you want like horse names for all of these, or you just want to like?
No.
Okay.
Give me some. I can roll some percentiles for you.
Okay, go ahead and roll
3?
percentile. Yeah, 3 sets of percentiles.
33,
Tell me if you get over 90.
92,
Okay.
84.
84. Okay, so you won on silver lining,
Okay.
and you got 5 gold back for your 1 gold bet.
Nice too. So that's
1 pieces minus 2. Yeah. So 3 extra gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. All right. I will ask him if he wants to hang out more, but I'm like we could just hang out all day. I could offer to show him the sewers if we wanted to go fight things. I just don't know what Jim likes to do. You said long walks on the beach and dog walks. I'm like, what the heck can I do with that? I'm a barbarian.
you have a dog and you could walk it.
Well, you could walk my dog.
Yeah, actually, I figure that we could go do a little shopping, actually.
Shopping?
Yeah, I need, like, weapons and stuff.
Okay, let's go buy weapons.
I thought you'd be up for that.
Weapons are great.
So Jake walks up to the ticket booth. That's what I was rolling for, was his
Jake?
winnings. Or Jim.
Jim. I was like, who's Jake?
Didn't you know you've been dating Jake?
I didn't know who Jake was.
Jake is our white dragonborn heavy hitter henchman.
Oh, cool.
He is Jake the snake.
Yeah, Jake the Snake, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not dating Jake the Snake. I'm dating Jim,
Jim.
the elf boy.
Jim
To
the
be
elf
fair,
boy.
Jake's been either recruiting or training for months now.
He shows up sometimes.
Yeah, how much does Jim make?
437 gold.
Buddy. You're way better at this whole gambling thing.
I rolled the same percentile as you did. It had to be over 90.
No, I know.
He just won twice.
He probably bet more than a gold on those. He was
Yeah.
Yeah, he went.
using his.
Yeah, he
seed
went
money.
full in, and then the one you won was a 1 to 5. He won a 1 to 5, and he won a 2 to 7.
Nice. Nice.
So he
You did a
just
good job.
So he's made more than he has will in years.
yes.
Thus, he's like, I want to go shopping all of a sudden.
Yeah, let's go stock you up on some weapons. That sounds like a really good idea. Maybe we're planning on killing this dragon soon. Maybe you come along.
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's actually, I think we're going tomorrow, but I'll give you details. But you'll just join us for dragon hunting.
Oh yeah, that sounds really fun.
Yeah. Jim's gonna die.
Okay, at least you got that over on your side. It's like there's a reason I don't take Peter or Huxley on missions.
I mean, if Jim dies, I mean, what's JoJo gonna do? Just go into a rage and murder everyone else? Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
Just make sure it's not us friendly fire killing Jim.
Yes,
If the dragon kills Jim, then she gets like advantage on killing the dragon.
yeah, that and we're thinking about setting up this cool thing where you can put your dead on layaway to get them resurrected.
Also,
Jim.
you might have to pocket one of your rages just in case a death occurs.
Okay. But I don't go through very many rages. I try to just only have to.
What
do
does
one.
she have? Revivify as the a rage feature?
No, but you can't go into a rage after Jim dies if you're out for the day.
Oh,
Yeah. You know, he's like, if Jim dies, you gotta make sure you still have a rage for it. And I've got 4. I don't typically go through 4 in a fight.
no.
I try and only use 1 per fight, but sometimes it's 2.
Yeah, sometimes it laps. Sometimes it's hard to keep that juggled up.
Right, you just gotta keep taking damage, and then you gotta remember, sometimes you don't want to dodge, you just want to take the damage. It's weird.
Or, now that you have the thrown weapon, you can always attack. Just
Right.
keep throwing it.
Keep
That'll
throwing it, it
trigger
returns, yeah.
Yeah. So as you go,
Mm-hmm.
he's talking, and you guys go out there in the
I try to absorb as much information about him as possible while sharing tidbits about myself, but I don't know what those should be. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, this is our barbarian girl that has so many parental issues and a weird obsession with this god and Mother June and elves. I don't know what her interests are besides sugar and the color pink.
So as you're traveling along, he goes, "Oh, actually, let's you get in the carriage and you go there and you have like meads again."
Yeah, we're still drinking.
Yeah, and you get out of the carriage. You walk up to you're in kind of the adventurous district. There's like people in armor wandering around. You hear people screaming out names.
What district is this?
Adventurers.
Have we been there?
Adam has.
Oh.
Magic shops.
Yeah.
Do we own it?
No.
Got it.
So as you're wandering around, he walks into a place and walks up, and there's another half-elven boy who's sitting behind a counter with like a glass banker's thing.
What's this store called? You put me in a new district. Beth is going to scout, and JoJo is.
I'm a little worried that this place already had a name.
As the note taker starts scouring.
Did we already?
Okay, this one's called the Wandering Griffin.
Whoa.
I don't know if that was its name. That's what it was now. New management, whatever. The Wandering Griffin Magic Emporium.
Magic Emporium. And then we have a half elf
Looks about the same age as Jim behind
Boy.
the counter.
Jim, I don't know age, but Jim age at front.
Was it the one run by the Shyster Cheat?
I mean, that's what you called him, but yeah.
Lightfoot Mystics Emporium is what it used to be called.
Lightfoot Mystics. We're not going to use the Wandering Griffin then. That's a solid name.
Lightfoot. Hold on, what was it called?
Lightfoot Mystics.
Magic Emporium?
Yeah, Lightfoot Mystic Emporium.
Okay. Hold on.
Yep, that's what I got.
Lightfoot Mystic
Session 3.
Emporium. Half-elf boy, Jim age, at front counter. Got it. What's his name? Does Jim greet him by name? I guess is really my question.
Bormians and magic.
No, Bormians was the dwarf.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
He does not greet him by name.
Okay.
They don't all know each other.
No, I know that, but I just didn't know if it was someone that Jim
I
knew.
mean, it's kind of wild that you think they all know each other.
I don't think that.
It's kind of inappropriate.
Also, Jim's like a baby elf.
Jim's a half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's half?
Yeah. It's good enough for me. Don't worry.
I'm writing down the name so I don't mess it up.
Lightfoot Mystic Emporium.
Okay, as you walk in...
He's only a half elf?
Yeah.
I thought he was full elf. Half elves don't trance, they sleep.
Oh, then he must be a full elf. No, half elves trance.
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
Yeah, half elves trance.
I'm not sure.
No, they have immunity to like this.
Being magically put to sleep.
Put to sleep magically, but
They still
they
sleep
still
regularly.
sleep.
You're right.
It
You're right. I don't always know.
Yeah, magic can't put you to sleep.
He's only a half elf.
Oh, okay, then I guess he is just an elf. Yeah, because you wouldn't have picked to be an elf if he wasn't an elf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's missing an ear, that's why. Well, not really
Half
missing.
elf. It's scarred off.
Half
He is
ear.
He's not
like
up
he is
before.
scarred up. Yeah. All right. So it's run by Joff.
Joff?
Goff. Joff.
Oh, Jeff.
No, it's Joff. It's with the G.
Geoff. Got it.
Joff.
Yeah. Jeff or Geoff? That's the only way it's pronounced.
Well, you don't see it written out. He just says, "My name is Joff."
You assume it's spelled correctly, but it's not.
Maybe it's short for like Joffrey.
No, I will call him Jeff.
no, I'm
I have a
choosing
sorry, I have
the
a speech
mispronounce.
impediment.
Ah, it's nice to meet you, Jeff.
So he walks. Jim walks in and goes, "Hey, I need to redeem this," and he puts a token on the counter. And
What kind of tokens to put on the counter?
it has the sigil of that's like on the Lightfoot thing, and the guy picks it up and he puts it on a dais, like a little pedestal thing, and like a kind of a screen pops up,
Yeah.
and he goes, "It says that there is a charge on your account for storage fees that you have to pay before you can get the items," and he goes, "Oh, okay, how much is it?" He goes, 200 gold. So whenever you have that, and he just hands him the 200 gold. And he
Okay.
goes, "Oh, okay. Well, would you like to remove everything?" And he goes, "Yes." He goes, "Okay, excellent." So he goes in there, pulls out a bag, and hands it to him. Goes, "Here you go."
What did he just get?
A bag.
Yeah, he got a bag. It's purple with some blue sigilling on it. Looks like a shoulder satchel.
Purple's a really cool color. That's the color of my bag. What's in your bag, Jim?
Let's go see.
Okay.
And he goes, "Thank you." And he walks out.
You didn't buy weapons. You were obtaining your own weapons.
I mean, yeah,
Just have to spend 200 gold on it.
I bought them.
A while ago.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Who was storing them then?
He opens it up and he goes, it looks like Lacey Lancet.
Does that name mean anything to me?
You can do a history check if you'd like.
I will, even though I doubt it, but I will. I'm not good at history. Cool. 5.
No, it doesn't mean anything to you.
Okay, what was the name again?
Lacey Lancet.
L-A-C-E-Y.
Yeah, Lancet like lancing a boy.
Lancet. L-A-N-C-E-T.
Yeah.
Gave Jim a... How big of a bag?
It's a shoulder satchel, like, of reasonable size.
Satchel.
It probably weighs like 15 pounds.
Why are you holding my shoulder for that?
Because it's funny. I've got a bag that weighs like 15 pounds.
Yeah, a lot of people have a bag that weighs 15 pounds.
It's an adventurer's bag.
No. It's bag.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holdings weigh 15 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a bag of holding. I didn't know bag of holding
Magic
weighed
bag.
15 bag.
Yeah, most magic bags, I think, weigh 15 pounds.
Bag. Holding. Okay. Okay. And we're looking at this?
Yeah, so he goes and he turns it inside out.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, actually,
In the street?
yeah, he's like, let's get back in the carriage before I do this.
Should we go to like our room, like not in the carriage? Like,
She's already asking him to get a
you want
room.
you want to go to my bedroom?
I mean,
No.
We can go back to the inn if you'd like, but figured we had more things to do. I didn't want to like interrupt the whole day.
Oh no, we can no, we're still hanging out.
Hey, what if we go back, check out what's in the bag, get the dog,
Go on a walk.
go on a walk?
Sounds great.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. We can do it in your room, so that way your stuff's in your room, unless you want to take it out.
Makes sense. I mean, I was gonna use the conference room just because of space. I don't know exactly what's in here.
Oh shit! What is in? Yeah,
I just
whatever
said I
room
didn't-
you think is best, Jim, we will go to that room, Jim.
Like, I think we're all curious now.
We're so curious. Hold on, Jim.
No, I'm just thinking maybe it's like Storage Wars, but even then, a bag of holdings worth more than that price. For
Yeah,
late
I'm
fees.
thinking like, did he pickpocket? Like, did he notice the sigil or whatever on someone at the races and pickpocket it, or?
There's also like a dangling pouch on the side of it, but it's not in the bag. It's on the side of the bag.
For a second there, I thought maybe it was, the stuff the cops
not
took from
taking it. I have
Gatto,
bad
and he
slide
somehow
here.
got Gatto's old stuff.
Okay, so as you guys go back on the carriage, you guys are talking and joking and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And
I flirt with him as much as possible, constantly like touching his hand, his leg, like I just very touchy-feely.
all right, so you guys get back to the.
That's why I know how to flirt. I'm sorry. Just touch.
I didn't.
No,
So just
I
laugh.
just got looks.
Okay, so we get back to the inn. You guys go upstairs and he goes, "Let's just do it in the conference room."
Alright.
So he goes into the conference room.
We'll do it in the conference room.
And he takes the small satchel off the side and he like opens it and looks inside and goes, and he turns it inside out and just like this huge thing of a bunch of different seasonings, like 200 seasonings.
That's so many seasonings.
Oh, yeah, we can't put this in the bag. And he starts putting them back, and it's like this big, and he's just putting seasonings back in the bag.
Jim has a bag of holding
It's Heward's Heward's handy seasoning pouch.
season.
It's an actual magic item for seasonings.
Okay, well, it's now a bag of holding of seasonings because this is JoJo's notes and she
So
doesn't know all the fancy
that's
names.
just the small one. So he puts that to the side. Then he goes, okay, let's see what's in here. So he turns the bag inside out,
Uh-huh.
and like all over the table is like a huge bag of ball bearings. There's caltrips. There's a lockpick set. There's
Is this
some
from Molly? Is this Molly's stuff?
there's leather armor. There's a scabbard on a baldric with a long, thin blade in it with a like carved head. There's
That's cool.
a bunch of there's another couple pouches that you're not sure what's in them. There's a book and
What was the book title?
the book is leather bound. It's not titled anything. It looks like a personal journal or maybe a spell book. You're not 100% sure.
Okay.
So he goes through and starts opening, like he opens up the book and like it's locked. So he grabs the lockpick set and he picks the locks and he opens it and he just kind of goes, okay.
What is this, Jim?
It is Lucy Lancet's bag that she left.
Who is Lucy Lancet?
Oh, she was the infiltration specialist for the Good Duke during his adventurer days.
Do I know what the Big Duke is?
Yeah, he makes all the honey.
Yeah, he's Otis von Haim Fairhair, the Good Duke.
Remember, I joined this campaign really late. Has this... I don't know what this is.
So he runs the 2 racetracks. He was the Good Duke because when the last king died, he was the king. He was the regent. He was in control of the entire kingdom, and he raised the prince to be a reasonable person who takes people into account. He taught him how to be a good leader, and then when the boy came of age, he turned over the reins of power without any problem or anything. Like he made sure that the transfer of power went smoothly.
Good Duke.
He's a good duke. He got the title of the Good Duke because he had every ability to take the entire kingdom and decided that his honor was more important.
And we're trying to overthrow this dude?
Yeah, you're the bad guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically, no. We're trying to overthrow King Procrastinatus III.
Yeah.
We'll get around to it.
I'm trying to get his tutor for his kid in trouble.
So Jim... So this is Lacey Lancet's bag, but it's stuff from the Good Duke?
No, it's her stuff.
Like, from this information,
the
I'm
book-
thinking he was an adventurer, and this is his
He
rogue.
was an adventurer once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the infiltration specialist for his adventuring group.
Which is just really Bob being very nice to make sure that we know he has plenty of levels. Because he's moved on past adventuring, so...
Yeah, it was him, his wife, Lucy Lancet, and then... Lacey Lancet, I'm sorry. And then there was... Where's my name pad?
The Good Duke's adventuring.
There was Ember Solace was the other member.
Am I supposed to know Ember Solace's name?
It sounds castry.
That's just the information you get from Jim.
Someone else wrote that down, right?
Ryan's sitting right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wasn't there,
like-
so I don't write it down.
I'm so lost.
And
Why do I get the big lore room? I hang out with the NPCs.
apparently at some point my aunt helped her. And I was left, she was given this as repayment. It was her stuff, but she didn't pay the storage fees, and I couldn't afford them, and they were kept accruing.
Well, I'm glad you did good at the races today, bud.
Yeah. This was kind of my entire reason for doing this stuff, but now I have a big heads up.
Yeah.
So this, and he reaches over and pulls the rapier from its scabbard, and it's a blue, looks like blue crystalline rapier with a blue head with a lion on one side and gold filigree all through it. He goes, "This is a Frostbrand."
That sounds very fancy.
It does ice magic along with other stuff. I'll know better when I figure it out. And then he holds up armor. He goes, "She had magical armor. I think this is just pretty basic stuff." And he's going through all of her pouches and stuff of just like, it's tools of the trade, basically.
Yeah. Her adventuring bag, basically a really big bag of holding. Adventuring bag.
And a bag of holding, yeah.
Okay.
Plus, she was a dedicated gourmet.
Yeah, she had all the spices.
He goes, "I think I know exactly what I want to do with this."
What is that?
Oh, the innkeeper's wife took me in. Like, she had no reason to.
Mm-hmm.
She's always talking about how she'd love to have one of these because they're super handy.
Yeah.
They're just expensive and frivolous.
Yeah, no, she's really nice. She tried to teach me baking one day.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
I don't think I learned much, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And now, I'm thinking of that. She could have been, dedicated gourmet. Or that's a cheap way to get another item of holding to throw in the bigger bag of holding as, a,
Solution.
aether plane bomb? Astral plane bomb?
Huh.
That's an expensive solution to a problem.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
that will solve the dragon real quick.
Well, it looks like you've got cool new weapons. Do you know how to use any of your cool new weapons?
Yeah, Molly's been training me.
Cool. Well, now you've got weapons and armor. You probably be pretty effective at fighting the dragon.
Yeah, and according to this book, the sword gives me resistance to fire.
Oh, that's cool.
Bum
Oh,
bum.
this is-
brrrr.
Bring him to fight the dragon. It's really important.
She was already playing.
No, but we didn't see the color of the dragon. We just
No,
just
We know
talked.
it's hot. Whenever we get around
We
it,
know
it's hot.
and we
Right.
did see the dragon. It had cracked lava face.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, she poked her head out and like, "What you guys doing?"
I didn't have good notes from that day. I just said, time spent with Maribel in sewers, killing grey ooze and avoiding dragons.
Mhm.
So, clearly I'm really good at taking notes. Top tier note taker.
Hey, you're topper tier than me.
40.
Yeah, you just go and remember it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Cool. You've got some cool stuff here. Please go adventuring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need to put this stuff away, or did you want time to look at it longer?
He puts it away.
You still want to go walk Bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You should probably just join the morning meeting tomorrow.
I mean, I'd love to, but it's not really, like, my place to just...
Yeah, no, I'll bring you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah. That way you know when we're going for the dragon stuff. You can be involved in that. Yeah. That'd be great. Alright, let's go get Bubbles.
Okay, so you guys wander off to go and get Bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Do we get Bubbles from the backyard? I put his leash on him.
As you're there, I tell you the commands he's learned. He's learned stay and come.
Come along.
Yeah, Bubbles runs right over to you.
It's give pets.
A little big waggly booty.
Give pets. Hook leash. We's going on a walk. Did you want to hold the leash?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Didn't hold his hand.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys go off. I don't imagine we need to go through all of this.
No. We'll get food. I'll buy him food more today.
Same place?
No, we
An
find
hour and a half there.
no,
again.
we find a new place.
Well, I don't know if it's still considered food
Well-
then.
Technically, you're gonna have to go about an hour anywhere if you're not wanting to eat at the Red Horse.
There's no other food places.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he has specifically ran out every other food or staying establishment
Well,
in the
then,
area.
then maybe we go somewhere else and find food, or
I
we.
mean, you guys can go on a long walk. It's fine.
Yeah, we're going on a long walk. We'll find food along the way. It's fine. Yeah, that's my day. I won't try to woo Jim into my bed tonight. We'll plan for a third date. Well, we've already got our third date. It's killing a dragon. It's a group thing.
It's a group date, so all of your
group
friends
date.
can meet him.
Yeah. I will introduce Jim as my boyfriend at the meeting though tomorrow.
Hi, Jim. I've known you longer than her. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
So sorry you got roped into this, but you know what?
Try not to die.
He's so decked out. He'll be totally fine tomorrow.
He could, here's the point, have 5 HP.
He's been training.
He could have 20 HP.
Well, then we protect him. He's a little squishy. It's okay.
Hey, if JoJo can survive a fireball, the kid can survive a fireball.
Now, all you want to make sure is
I don't-
tomorrow at the morning meeting, you put aside like 500 gold.
I know. I have 173.
Okay, so that's that. What are you guys doing with your days? We'll go with Adam first.
I will read religion book.
Okay.
I just need dice because I just roll a dice for that, right?
Yes.
You have my dice. I haven't needed them yet for some reason. Have you had a nice date?
Yeah. Sorry, I took up so much time.
How many? What do I roll?
It's religion. I believe it's a straight intelligence.
Just intelligence. Okay. Just intelligence. 13.
Okay.
Do I roll more than one?
Yeah. I think you get one. You get one for every 4 hours. I think. That's how I was doing it.
Even worse. That is 10.
Oh, you didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't.
Unfortunate. Okay, Ryan, what you doing?
Well, first I'm going to go and get contact with Wolfgang, just so I can. Well, actually, it'd probably be more effective for me to talk to the necromancer dad first, since he would be closer than Wolfgang is, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'll go and talk to him first, basically telling him that
I'm pretty sure. Is he staying in the apartment?
he's last we checked on him, he was still at the Red Horse, but
Okay.
I don't know if he's moved.
He doesn't really have finances to move, so he's probably still there.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and bring it up to him that now that there's some available space, that I was thinking about working on the storage system that we talked about
Okay.
for being able to house the corpses of recently passed people to keep them safe for resurrection purposes.
Yeah, that sounds really good. How much am I making for this?
It's like we can figure out a system to get you paid. Sure.
Because
So-
I got a kiddo, and like you've kind of been living off your charity for the last couple of days, so I'd like to.
Yeah,
Actually-
we can get you a job. Well, I can tell you. I'll have to go ahead and check and see, but I believe that we already have some of the magical material components. We might still have to get the actual like physical boxes that we're going to be doing the enchanting on.
I thought those were put in when we had
We got a quote for it, but didn't do it, and we got the quote saying if we'd done it within like a week of when we got that quote, it would be 750 gold. So we know it's more than that.
Yeah, that's if we wanted like most of the upper floor. How many cells was that?
60.
Yeah, so we have enough for 3.
I mean, you can have them installed and then enchant them over time, too.
Yeah, that was the theory with it, yeah.
But that was also on the upper floor, not in the basement.
But yeah, so because we can. Well, I don't know. I currently do not know how much as far as how much material I currently have. 'Cause that's the thing that I have to go and check with Wolfgang for, is how much we have that we can currently do. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get you set up with a job. And it's like we can talk about it tomorrow when people are around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update.
Sure. Yeah, I'd say it was just taking a while to get some things in process, and hopefully this will be something we can do a bit more steadily, and also kind of get a gauge for how many people would like need to use the business, because it's like if I come up with like 100 plots for it, and then they're only going to be at like 5% capacity, that's probably overdoing it.
It kind of depends on where we put it. Like, if we put it here, it will be difficult, but if we put it in, like, the Adventurers District, it would probably be a lot more profitable. But we can also move the cells.
Mm.
So we can set them up here and then move them at a later date.
That's a good point, though, as far as being able to advertise to adventurers for resurrection services.
What's your passive perception?
16.
You hear little pattering feet behind you as something jumps on your back and squeals in your ear. Mother June!
Hello, dear.
You go, don't climb on Boss Lady.
That's all right. I adore children. And it's like, it's good to have them around. I mean, and it is kind of why we're doing everything, so that they can grow up safe and strong.
Okay, is that, and then you're going to...
Yeah, and then I'll go to him to get kind of a pull on that, and then tomorrow we can talk about how much to pay him with Abbott.
Okay. So, what you spend your day doing. And now, Maribel.
I will spend my time, now that we're maybe getting up on the sewers, correlating all of our sewer maps and making a better actual map.
Okay, go ahead and roll for cartography.
Okay. I'll enhance ability.
Are you rolling Vic's dice again?
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's odd.
You gotta quit touching things.
Hey, I roll digitally now.
Mm-hmm.
Those dice were rolling bad for Kyle the other day, too.
I can't curse a dice if I can't physically touch it.
I believe in you.
Like,
That's Quitter's talk
man,
right there.
You've seen my rolls.
Yeah, that's Quitter's talk right there.
Yeah, 12 overall.
I can absolutely
Okay,
curse a digital dice.
you have everything you need to do it, so it just takes you all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mary, sitting in the bar drinking?
I'm preparing morally for the dragon fight
You
tomorrow.
could just say yes.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bar drinking.
It's important to label your expenses appropriately.
For IRS or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm building team rapport and maintaining high morale to ensure combat readiness for tomorrow.
As
You're
you lay
later
and
at
prepare
which you're
dream
is
spells.
what you're telling Spartacus when he says, "Why are you sitting here?" He's like, "You know I'm not going."
What? I'm gonna go fight a dragon.
Okay, so Yeah, it is Monday.
Monday.
Morning meeting, unless anyone has something they want to do at night.
No.
You want to roll a seduction check and see if you can pull Jim in?
What is a seduction check? Let her know that first.
Yeah,
It would
how
be
do I?
charisma or intimidation, I suppose. Like, it would be persuasion or intimidation. Your choice.
Persuasion or intimidation?
It
It depends on.
Yeah, how are you doing this?
Can I make some sort of just... Nope, it's the same. It's the same thing. I will do persuasion because I'm not going to intimidate him into my bedroom.
Listen, I believe in you. You could scare someone into it.
I know she could, but she's not going to. I rolled a dirty 20.
That you have a dirty time. He's not really opposed. He just did realize it was going to be so soon.
Well, if he doesn't want to, then we don't have to.
Oh, no, he wants to. He's just like,
Right.
you know... It's a second date.
Hey, it's not the first date.
His
Yeah,
vodka aunt warned him about this.
She's a classy lady. She didn't do it on the first date.
And of course, she doesn't consider this the first date. This is like the fourth date. Standing outside your bedroom and sleeping there all night was the first date.
I don't mention that. He
I
knows
don't
about
mention
it,
that, but I
don't
think
mention it. Yeah.
So you wake up to a little wiggling body in between the two of you as your dog wakes you up in the morning.
Oh, right, I forgot to put Bubbles outside. I will kiss Jim real quick before I get up, dress, put Bubbles outside with the other dog because that's a lot of work for me.
So you didn't stay at the Red Horse, you stayed at the church? Because the other dogs tends to stay in the church grounds.
To be fair, Huxley stays at me with the Red Horse. We go to the inn.
Okay,
in
well,
the
it's
church.
early in the morning and your door opens as a dog's put in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Thank
suck!
you! He's not been fed yet. I will always get it wrong.
Why does she even have a dog?
They go on long walks with.
Huxley and Bubbles get along great, for the record.
They do, but I'm just wondering about JoJo. I was like, oh, no. She thinks about she wants them for only the cute bits.
Correct. She is the worst kind of pet owner. Remind you, we're evil. She's not, mean to the dog, but she's,
How do you personify your character as evil? I'm
a bad
at owning.
pet owner.
bad pet owner.
See what you did there. All right.
See, yes, that personifies you as evil, but I'm still going with how you got the pet was the more evil of those two options.
How are you
Adopting it from otherwise. It was.
I saved him from a burning house.
Yeah, his
Now,
owner had died.
How did that house burn? I don't know.
His owner had died. He had no one else to take care of him.
No one else to take care of him. I took him in with my gracious heart.
I'm honestly a hero.
Honestly, I'm the best. So yeah, no. Well, after passing off Bubbles, return to Jim, and we'll make sure that he's also ready. We are going to the morning meeting together as a couple.
Okay, so everyone's at the morning meeting, and
We walk hand in hand into the meeting,
JoJo and Jim are just both there, big chillin'.
and I'm like, guys, Jim's my boyfriend now. Didn't ask him, just professing it.
I mean, you slept together.
Yeah.
You're not getting an argument out of them. The guy's like, I got a rich girlfriend. This is awesome.
Yeah. It's great. Everything's great. So yeah, Monday meeting. We wake up. We go in. I don't really want to be on the second page.
We'll have to see how well Abbott did yesterday.
And then I'm also gonna be like, also Jim wants to join us for dragon hunting. Told him he could. He got a cool sword yesterday too, so it'll be fine.
Oh.
Dangerous,
Who is that
but-
being left to?
What?
Hmm?
What?
You're welcome to join us, Jim. You've survived
Gatto.
I'm sure you'll fare at least half as well with the dragon.
Yeah, and if you want to put any down payments on anything today, we get paid today.
Speaking of, Abbott reaches into his bag and pulls out a thing and puts it on the table. 3,500 is y'all's cut.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray.
Oh, and I was told to give this to you. And he hands you like an envelope that has a slight bulge in it. And
This is bank.
yeah, you open it up and it's a note from Hannah that says, "Your bank is the Bank of Kin."
Bank of Ken. What other information do I need?
K-E-N or K-I-N?
K-E-N, and it's got your it's got a chop in it.
A chop?
Yeah, it's a Chinese seal. You push it on things to authorize payments.
Just write the word
It's a
stop.
stamp.
Yeah, it's a stamp, but that's
Thank you. No, I just didn't know what to imagine. That's really my issue.
and there's
Got
a pin in it, so you need to prick your finger and put it in the chop to bind it to you.
I do that.
Otherwise, anyone can use it.
I do that immediately. Boom, boom. Don't even wince at the pain.
I mean, it's a pin.
Exactly. Don't even wince.
Just a little prick.
Boop, boop. Bound.
That's still something you could wince at.
No, no one would ever do that.
You could do it every day and you still wince at that.
No, I'm sure you.
JoJo's
would,
just
you wouldn't
stronger
even
than
feel
you.
it
It's
ever.
okay, baby.
Hey, I flinch when I give blood, and I do that all the time.
No, it's mine. They can't have it.
How am I going to support
I am
this?
not trading blood for orange juice. That's a bad trade.
I trade my blood for Cheetos and fruit juice.
And T-shirts. Lots of T-shirts.
T-shirts. So many T-shirts.
So many t-shirts.
So, question: are you actually going to be holding her to her 600 gold debt, or are we going to wipe that?
Who?
JoJo, as far as she had a 600 gold debt for facial reconstruction.
Oh yeah, she's held to it. I'm not saying that I have to collect it right now.
Oh, okay, but you're the one who collects that.
Yeah.
So we don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally owe Wolfgang a debt. Yeah, totally.
Jim was just like, I wish I had known you were that much in debt. I would have just given you the money.
No, man, it's fine. I'll get paid today. It's fine.
She'll get around to it.
Honestly, I know where he lives. It's fine. I can just steal his money and then pay him back with that. It's fine.
You know
I
that
am
thing's
right
wrong.
here.
What? Hologram. No, you're not.
She has a point.
You can still hear. You can do a perception check to hear what
No,
they're
I'm
whispering
whispering. I'm like, it's fine. Yeah, no,
about. Yeah, I mean, you could do a perception check to hear
no
it.
one cares about Wolfgang. He sucks.
There is like the standard Monday morning spread of like pancakes and muffins and donuts.
Oh,
and
I'm for sure eating
Payday
that.
is like everything sugary. And
Yeah, no,
delicious.
I'm grabbing all of it.
The rest of the days of the week are healthy. Payday is not.
Yeah. So I take all of the sweets onto my food plate. I will try to eat with like just like a slightest bit of like more normality and not just hump. I got my boyfriend here. It's fine.
Yeah,
We're
Jim's
still in the
sitting there
honeymoon
with like a
phase.
fork and knife and just like very.
Yeah. No,
properly-
I will mimic
He
Jim.
pulls out a spoon to eat the muffin.
Spoon, just- I mean, like like that's just the
It's a
muffin just goes
chocolate-
on.
It's a chocolate chip muffin. I don't want it on my face.
But
As
I
he's
could
using a spoon
lick
and
it
eating.
off of your face.
I object to that.
No one asked you, Bunny.
I'm just saying.
Slide over to Maribel. Are we thinking Jim's racist? Do you feel discriminated against by that comment?
No.
Yeah,
From-
this is an evil company. We have an HR department.
Also, if I was going to blame anyone,
robust HR department.
I would
The most robust.
I would blame Mary. He told me what he did.
I told you what?
Did you tell me about the dreams?
No.
Oh, you're just keeping that to yourself?
Yes. Why would I ever tell anyone?
Because it's funnier that way.
I
No,
did
that
tell.
increases the likelihood of me getting caught next time.
Right. No,
Oh.
I did tell Jim that I had a weird dream about you, and he confirmed that nothing of that will happen. So we're
Oh
good.
yeah, that's right. You also told me That's what this is. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that I had a weird dream about you and Jim, and I said to keep away. And then I also told Jim about this, and he confirmed that it's fine. He has no interest in you, so we're good.
Only bunnies can call other people bunnies.
Well, we can solve it by making Jim a bunny.
Yeah.
Still, no. I don't want to picture that.
Jim doesn't want to be a bunny. Jim...
Disturbingly lanky bunny. No.
I'd be hopping mad.
Yeah, I would also be hopping mad.
Anyway, how we want to split?
If that's the carrot, can I just get the stick?
It's
instead?
5 ways, so it's 700 apiece.
Yeah.
It's 700 apiece.
Yeah.
And if
5
you're
ways.
taking all of yours, sometimes we don't.
Yeah, unless we wanted to throw it into a party fund.
I will always take all of mine. Fuck you all. Give me my 700.
If you're gonna be like that, then you won't get the choice.
Sorry, Mother June. I just want my 100. I have a debt to pay. Wolfgang, come find me. I've got 600 gold for you. Oh, wait. I
Like,
had
I'm going
one.
to take my full and start saving towards that. Yeah, I probably should pick up that dragon on my own.
Yeah, no.
like
If
save
I
money.
take
How
my
do you buy things if you don't save money?
But
If you're ready to clear that, you could just send it through Spartacus.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it to him if you'd prefer.
Okay, sounds
He
good.
also
I don't want to
takes
see him
my
anyways.
portion.
Okay, just remove 600, add 600. All that fun stuff. Spartacus doesn't try to cheat anyone.
I
He's
got
got his
100.
theme job where he sits in a bar all day and gives out orders and
But-
gets to call it work.
But then it's like Jim. See,
I mean,
that's why
so
I
does
wasn't worried
Mary,
about.
but.
Yes, but he actually does something.
Yes.
Hey, I do things.
You bother Spartacus.
Because he's there all day, and you just chat with him.
Yeah,
You know,
I do
getting
things.
in his way.
Okay, so about this dragon killing business, when are we going? Are we going today?
That actually is a good question. Would you guys rather have a full session for dragon killing business?
Yes.
It will
I
probably take
want
some
to
time.
do a little talk now so we kind of know what we're prepping.
Yes.
Okay,
And
makes
then
sense.
not maybe pull the gun on going until next time would be...
Okay,
Right.
Yeah, that way, because, like, are we planning to go today?
sure.
What does luck say?
Well,
I have 2 16s.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I prepared, what was it, protection from elements, protection from energy to cast on JoJo.
Protection from what?
Energy, make you fire resistant.
Oh, that's cool. Do
Sadly,
we-
it's concentration, but allow you to go up there and tank more like you want.
well,
I would like that. That would be very helpful. Thank you,
No,
Maribel.
no.
I'm sorry I complained so much about the
that is a
whirlpool.
question. Is one, would Doomstayer be able to provide like fire resistance potions?
Given time, it would take him till probably Friday.
Mm.
And
Actually, who saw the dragon?
Hmm.
Okay, you guys can both do...
Did I see the dragon when it was interacting with my undead?
Yes, you did. So you can also take a nature check.
Oh, a nature check?
You all can take nature checks.
I'm not good at nature. That's fun.
21.
Okay,
25?
okay.
5? I
Okay.
rolled a 15 on there, but I didn't
Also,
take it
I
because
do
it
have
wasn't in the
a
thing.
fire suppressant grenade.
So you know it's a dragon.
It is a dragon, definitively.
You guys, you know it's some nature of... it's not a red dragon, but it is a fire dragon. You know it's a flame dragon. It is a young flame dragon.
What's the difference for Beth's sake?
Well, red dragons are just fire dragons. Flame dragons have their own abilities that include...
They were rated after.
You got a 25?
Yeah. It's one of my good skills. With training and everything.
I'm just smart.
I rolled a 15 up here, so it would have been a 16. But I couldn't take it because it was on the edge.
Yeah.
So I rolled it again, it was a 4. Which wasn't so good. But I rolled it with my red dice.
1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay, you know that when creatures touch the body or hit it with a melee attack that's within 5 feet, they do take damage from hitting it.
Splashback. Okay.
Yeah, it has splashback. Fire splashback specifically.
Okay. So I just only do my hand axe?
Or with the resistance, you could probably. It's probably less damaging than its like breath weapon.
I mean, I'm up for taking some fire damage. I'm
Yeah,
not really scared.
You're aware that it has a standard fire dragon's breath weapon, which would be a 30-foot cone with fire, and that sometimes it can't do it every round.
Yeah.
Like there's a it is either can or cannot be used depending.
Yeah. Classic dragon breath cooldown.
Yeah, your character actually knows that information,
Yeah.
and that it's usually at that age is fast enough to get 3 attacks.
Okay.
Do we know if they would be resistant to radiant?
Dragons
Unlikely.
on the typical, probably not.
You pretty sure the only thing it would be resistant to is fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're usually
Possibly
resistant.
immune.
Yeah.
If it's
A
flowing off
flame
of it.
dragon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even red dragons are immune, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So that
like
they
a
don't
red
hurt
dragon.
themselves when they're breathing it.
Yeah, it's like a red dragon, except more fire based.
Yeah, so
And you know that personality-wise, they're like the cat of the dragon world. They do weird shit sometimes. Where, like, occasionally they attach themselves to people, and sometimes they attach themselves to places. They like to play with things. They like to, like, mess with their food. They aren't necessarily malevolent, but they are weird.
Could we try to befriend it?
no, we want to kill it. Jim,
Okay.
did she said that you got some new gear? Are you all prepared with that?
Mm-hmm.
He said he's also been training with Molly.
I'm presuming something arcane. Just making sure you've taken the time to attune to things.
Oh, yes. Before.
Yeah. That's probably another thing. It might be have
Before it got
resistance
thrown the
to
hole?
mundane weapons.
No, before you guys went to bed for the evening.
Yeah.
About
It
the
took a couple
dragon,
hours break
do I
between
know
the
of
dog walking and
anything
the bed.
alchemical?
Yeah, we're hanging out.
I'll ask Doomstairs. Like I know this
I've
is
got
Flame
things to
Dragon
do,
from
too.
the looks. Do you know of any alchemical stuff that we should pull off of it? That would be worthwhile, or
yeah.
help.
Yeah, actually, I do. And he gives you a list of things that, through various checks, you'll be able to get them. But you have the supplies to transport them. So there's a potential money-making thing off of this, where you either sell the reagents directly or let them Doomstair make you some stuff.
Yeah.
Every little piece. Every little piece.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Now I'm forewarned and have knowledge to do checks. Like.
Yeah, you'll get the checks, and you have things to stably transport things, so you're not going to be moving a very large flaming heart without a containment cell. So
Yeah.
you took away my ability to make you take damage and checks and
Yes.
for moving of dangerous materials. Rude, honestly.
Smart. Really?
Okay.
But yeah, planning to do that this afternoon then?
No, I'm free.
Free prepared spells. You got high rolls. I got even to raise on. I'm guessing dex checks.
I guess a question for Doomsday or Spartacus is if we were to get just purchase potions of fire resistance today, do we have any kind of clue how much that might cost us?
Fire resistance is common, I think.
I don't even
guess
know if there's
uncommon.
I didn't even know there was actual just potions of resist damage.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's like a 4th level spell.
I mean, it makes sense that they would have something
true.
like that.
Uncommon. Resistance to damage, fire damage for 1 hour.
uncommon. So
Uncommon.
that's what 150 gold each.
It's like 250 for an actual item, and isn't it like divided by 10 for consumables?
It varies wildly.
Yeah, that's
One of the
3
things-
in 3.0 stuff.
True.
Yeah, one of the things I'm really hoping that they get when we get the DM the DMG
actual
of the new one.
prices.
I'm so hoping there's prices. I'm so hoping there's prices.
Just eyeball it.
I like the ranges better.
It's like they're trying to force their idea that, magic items are something you go on a quest for. You take time out of your normal campaign to go get a magic item. No.
I'm fine if it's like the prices aren't with the item; it's a separate chart, and it lists maybe like a variety of prices, like based on a few categories or something like that. A big chart where like you're wanting this item in this area, and let me do that. But just to give me more guidance as a DM.
Just this huge chunk here.
Yeah, resistance for our uncommon in this world, probably 100 to 150.
I bet the
If you
thing
just
is
send
something-
Spartacus to get it, it's going to be 150. If you go and get it, you can pretty easily get it for 100.
and I'm betting this thing is probably the kind of thing.
And we
you
just split our
need for
700 each,
getting
since you
that.
wanted the whole thing to pay off for that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be the components to make fire immunity or resistance potions
those-
kind of thing.
Amongst other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like, this is just if we just went up and straight up bought it. I don't know. Even at 100 gold a pop, that's still pretty expensive for. It's like we could take it out of what we have in party funds if we wanted, or we could keep that for purchasing more like a big ticket thing because we're still waiting on like staffs of healing and stuff.
If we're chipping in for potions, I can chip in 100.
Well,
It's like I already planned to have you covered, but I don't think it's worth it, especially if, given its size and the size of the sewers, JoJo should pretty easily be able to block it, right?
Huh?
Given the size of the sewers, if JoJo stood in the middle, could a creature that large get around her?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a large creature.
Okay. But you're planning on taking your zombies?
We can.
Like, throw them up one at a time to block space? Here, be modified by the swarm of limbs.
I don't know that that's putting a large swarm in there when it has such area of
Splash.
effect might
And
might
splash
be
back.
they're likely to be disintegrated as much as misunderstanding how they're attacking the front of a building.
Mm-hmm. They did eat a lot of attacks for us, though.
It's not the strategy that I thought I was doing. It was fine. We got it. We won.
Yeah.
Just not with the strategy that I thought I was.
Do we want to take any boys? Or is this too dangerous for them? And
I definitely would like to take some, even if they're at a background to help us escape as needed.
Yeah, or carry stuff. Do you have zombies and actual skeletons?
Yes, I certainly got some. Yeah, I have some zombies and skeletons.
Do we want to pass, given they're more expendable boys, pass off bows and arrows?
I mean, we can. They're also not quite as skilled as our boys are.
True. But I'd rather a bunch of zombies get wiped in a blast of fire than a bunch of boys. But if we body block well enough, and it only has a 30-foot breath weapon, right?
Yeah. 30-foot con.
Then our boys back far enough should have distance with short bows just to keep plinking at it. Short bows are like 60 plus.
I was writing down what he said.
Yeah. What is the range of a short bow?
8320.
Okay. So yeah, they could stand way further back down the thing.
Yeah, where we're in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
There are curves in the tunnels. Like, the tunnels do have, like...
Yeah.
There is a lot of straight lines, yes, but there are turns and things. You'll have to pick carefully.
I'll bring out the map and try to, of the area I have over in Electric Boogaloo, find we want a big straight line, right? Gives us the best advantage on range of shooting down at it.
I mean, if we have more of an intersection, we can be at different sides of it where it can only shoot, one direction, and it has to choose, rather than us all be in front of it in a straight line, and it just goes, fill that area with fire.
Yeah, there are places that have loops that you can move around.
Yes. Choose something, either a 4-way intersection or a 3-way and a loop.
Most of them are pretty regulation, 30 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're aware that we're not going to be able to...
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that the ways are 30 feet wide.
Yeah, 10-foot sidewalks, 10-foot
Yeah.
middle water area,
Yeah.
10-foot sidewalk.
Yeah.
So, yes, we will pick out a 4-way intersection, or
We'll come up with a couple possible options, and it kind of depends on where we are able to get it, because in my experience down there, it's its domain, and it comes for you.
Okay. I mark the place I found it and talk to you to try to mark where you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get an edge. But then I'll pick a couple different fallback points and stuff, so we have a plan of retreat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the one question is that, so we do have the name of the lady who is at the head of the Sewers Guild and know that she has some sort of relationship with the dragon. Before going down there, do we at least want to even just kind of accost her and try to pump her for what the actual name of the dragon is, in case we need to use that?
I think if it's you, and when it first comes up and saying, "What are you doing here?" like it's done so far, if you very kindly ask it its name, it'll probably tell you. It's like, I'm here to talk to you. What is your name? I am Mother June.
But you're talking about Jennifer Jackson, right?
No, she's talking about a dragon.
No.
So
No,
what
the
you
Cleaner
know
Guild
of the
union
flame
person?
dragons, they're not brass dragons. Chatting isn't necessarily something that they will do.
Oh, it's just
It's
chatted
cat-like.
with us so far.
It's
so.
cat-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chatted with you to play with you.
True. I don't know. Can you mental spike it if you can just see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just can't make it spike it through walls without an aim.
So that's still your best attack spell, isn't it? Especially since fire's going to be right out.
For a single target, sure.
Yeah. And I'm guessing
than that-
Bane is yours, or Blight?
Blight. Wow.
That's pretty good, but
Blight is pretty strong.
not with Constitution, is it saving throw?
Oh, yeah, true. So yeah, yours is
Intelligence.
inch. Yeah.
Blam blam.
I don't know. You get lightning bolt. That's reflex, which is still probably okay. I don't know the rest of your save suite. I don't know. You don't have hold monster, do you?
Mm-mm. Mislead, Arcane Eye, Blight, Lightning Bolt, Counterspell, Animate Dead, Detect Thoughts, Invisibility, Dark Vision, Alter Self, Sleep, Expeditious Retreat, Grease, Mage Armor.
You said something like Janet Jackson. Wasn't that the name of your alter ego?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The leader of the Cleaners Guild is Trelina Lent.
I didn't
Otherwise,
bother
I'm
writing it
guessing
down.
fine to just leave all of our lieutenants on what they were otherwise doing.
Yeah.
Have a
Say
Group.
10 of the rogue boys. If we get JoJo up to them, do they have sneak attack?
yeah.
Yeah. Get JoJo up to the dragon.
yeah, so
I'm gonna be casting concentration, protection from energy, fire. Any other concentration or buff spells we want to put on JoJo? It's like you're obviously just 2 blasts of Mind Spike and then Eldritch Blast or whatever. Or Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I suppose, should I
No, most likely I'll
make
start with Mind Sliver
make the way over,
Oh, to make sure the
to reduce the save. And then
Yeah.
head over to the, where do we want to meet for this?
in the
yeah, goings, like pick a spot in the sewers for you to lead your guys, show you the path from the stuff I did yesterday to get your undead boys over there.
Okay.
And pick a spot where we can, as a group of people, go in from there.
I will go get the potions.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long that takes me.
From where you're at, because you're in the Balanced Blades.
Yep.
You can probably get there pretty quickly. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to get the price down.
Okay.
Because that's why I was saying Mother June could probably get them for 100, is because she routinely rolls like 30s.
Yeah.
Not that high, but
would you like to do
Natural 20 for a 23.
Woohoo! Rolling with the big money here.
No,
Gotta use that natural 20 up before we get to the dragon.
Yep.
Don't worry, the dice,
So-
the dice will recharge before next week.
Yeah.
You get them for 100 gold of potions, but you also get 2 superior healing potions.
Okay.
It has a bundle bonus
Yeah.
for your
Okay.
bulk order.
And I'll get, 5 of the
Yeah, one for Jim.
resistance?
What? 5 resistance? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for Jim.
Yeah. So 500
He
gold, you
doesn't
get
need it,
5
though.
resistant potions, and you get
Yeah.
His Flamebrand gives it to him.
he already has fire resistance.
Jim?
Yes.
his
That's-
rapier.
That's the whole point of that rapier, yes.
Cool.
Well, he was getting that rapier anyways. It was one of your other options.
Oh,
When you were choosing, there like the Frostbrand was one of the options, and if you had chosen the Frost brand, he would have gotten a longsword that he couldn't use.
that's funny.
I thought so. He actually, well, it would have changed how his training went. Because the fates are funny that way.
Worked out.
And superior, I think, is 4d4 plus 4
Sounds
for the
right.
healing potions.
D4?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
potions
potions
suck.
are D4.
Yeah.
Now, the potions do their job, and that is you're not dying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But this gives you extra HP. It's mostly about getting you off the ground.
You know what also does that? Good berries, which I will cast twice. And give it to the boys and one for each of us.
Yeah.
So
So and,
otherwise, I will have my skeletons be the ones that also meet me when I go down with the
Okay.
that area of the sewers.
And the other thing is that eating good berries, drinking potions, those are actions.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
use an item.
Yeah, it's item use. It is an action. It's just people who watch a lot of Critical Role, they usually do it as a bonus action
Yeah,
for
that's an option.
themselves, and yeah, but it's actually an action.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
it's one of those alternate rules where you pick one or the other, then you stick with it.
It's like I wonder what they're, or like I've technically down of. Well, the rules say it's an action. I'll allow it as a bonus action. You can do it as either. But
The way they do it there is it's a bonus action for you to take it as an action to give to someone else, which it also would be an action to feed someone else a potion.
But either way, yeah, it's like fine.
I will require people to have like a period where we meet up so I can cast something on everyone before we go.
Yeah, we're meeting at a spot that's outside of the actual area, like near an entrance to it.
Yeah,
It's
we're
down in
eating
the
it
sewers.
in the sewers at the edge of Boogaloo.
Okay.
It's like a point out the maps, like we're all meeting here. This is how you get there. For sending the guys through the sewer and how we're going to enter in with our 10 boys.
Yeah.
So yes, there are 20 good berries, one for each of the boys, and one for each of us and Jim, and a couple for someone else.
just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the good berry in the mouth. Just make concentration saves every time you take damage to not eat it early.
Yeah, that'll depend when you come up to us and tell us you have those potions. Like, maybe we should give that to her, and I should also summon the Fae. Better use of concentration.
But yeah, we will actually. I don't know if you guys are going to be meeting down there. Or are you doing anything else before you meet?
Me? Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, it's
I
like
figure we'll meet and we'll finish up the planning there before we go into
in
the
the sewer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so everyone's good with what they're doing and they're ready to meet up, which is where we'll start next session.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Like, comment, subscribe, stick around, check out other things on the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining. Come back and join us again for a dragon fight next time. Bye.